Alright, hey guys, it's Chef Barry again. Today, we're gonna make the ultimate cheeseburger. Not everybody knows what a Jucy Lucy burger is, and it is a shame. In short, a Jucy Lucy burger is a burger patty, some sort of cheese filling, another burger patty, and they're squished together, and they got this ooey gooey, cheesy goodness on the inside. Today, we're gonna make those at our local Woodland Elks Lodge. I volunteer there and do gourmet burger night, and this is our gourmet burger. Anyway, so it's super simple. It just takes some time to make these, and anybody can make these at home. And so I'm going to show you how to do this. We're going to do caramelized onion bacon jammer spread. It's not really jammy, but it's not really spread. It's like in between. We make that, and then we add cheddar cheese to it, and put that for our filling for our Jucy Lucy's. There's also going to be enough to have some left over to put on top of your burger, which is even better. But that's what's going in the middle of our burgers today. So what type of beef do you use for a burger? Some people like 73-27, a ball of fat. Way too much fat, I think, personally. But to each is their own. I personally like 85-15. It's just the right amount of fat, but not too much. The person who shops for the Elks, who gets us our supplies, got us beef from Costco. It is 88-12, which is close enough. Not too much shrinkage, but not too dry. For your onion bacon jam, you want a good quality bacon. Preferably a thick cut bacon. It just holds up better to the process of making the bacon jam spread. We use the hickory thick cut center cut bacon from Costco. I use about 1/2 of one of these packs to make a fairly large batch of this. So you don't need to buy like 20 pounds of bacon to make this. It's just a little bit. You're going to use it for flavor and some baconness. Alright, so we do about 1/2 pound of bacon. We cut it in half widthwise, then lengthwise, and then cut that into cubes, about that big. Then we put them in our cold skillet that we're going to render the fat out and crisp these little pieces of bacon up that go into our jam. Because what's better to saute onions with than bacon fat? Bacon makes everything better. So just cut our little bacon bit. It's not a whole lot of bacon, it's just enough to kind of coat the bottom. We got our bacon cooking. It's going to take a few minutes to render, and we just want to get all the fat out of there because, man, that fat is some flavor. Our bacon is rendering nicely. You can see all that fat in there. Give it a little toss, mix it up, get it flat, let it keep doing its thing. And then we're going to do about 8 3/4-inch slices. It is not very hard to do this. You don't cry if you do it faster. Not too much anyway. Now we got perfectly cut onions for our onion jam. So as you guys can tell, our bacon is pretty rendered. We got quite a bit of fat in there. Our bacon is nice and crispy. So we're going to strain off this bacon and get these onions cooking in this bacon fat while we make burgers. So we took out our bacon and we just tossed the onions in the fat, and I'm gonna let these saute and eventually caramelize. While we do that, we're gonna make some burgers. So I don't always use a scale when I cook because I think it's a pain to do that every single time when you don't need to. But for these burgers, I do use a scale. We make 8-ounce patties, make them into 2 4-ounce patties, and then from there stuff them with our goodness. So I personally rather make 1 8-ounce ball than when I go to form the whole burger, just break it in half, make 2 little patties real quick. So I'm gonna go make some 8-ounce patties for you. Stage of sauteing and caramelizing, you want to add that to your bacon and cook it in there. It'll give it more bacon flavor. Your bacon will kind of rehydrate a little. At this point, when the onions are about this color, I like to add in our bacon to have it cook in there a little bit more and keep going. Almost done getting our balls portioned. You can see us on time lapse. I didn't want to bore you doing each one of these individually and in time, so we are getting this done pretty quick. So our onion bacon jam's cooled down. We'll put it in a mixing container. I like to save a little bit off to the side. I'll put that on top of my burger. Add about equal parts cheese and onion jam. Mix it together until it gets like a pasty, cheesy onion consistency. Sometimes you just gotta get it in with your hands to mix it right. Anyway, kind of mix it together, it looks like that. And I'll show you how to make these. Alright, so you get 1 ball of meat, squish it in your hand, or you make a decent sized patty. I make them about the size of my palm. I'm trying to find something to reference it for you. Just a standard salt shaker size, a little bit bigger. So you make that ball into a little patty. You can do your next one. Make it a little bit bigger where it just has a little bit more on the edges. Get a little bit of the cheese onion mix. Spread that around in the middle. Get your other patty, put it over it. Kind of crimp down around the middle where it overlapped. And press and do the edges at the same time. Like that. And do that to kind of make it a little bit more uniform. And that is how your Jucy Lucy's should look. I'm going to try to show you one a little bit better on the patty size and thickness. So you got your one patty, it's about the size of my palm once again. Second patty, a little bit bigger than the first. Of course this one's breaking. But this is the first one, this is the second one. You can see there's not a whole lot difference, but just a little bit. Then you get your cheese, onion mix, put it there, a little bit more there. Flop that on top, and then you kind of press it, and then you can see where the seam is. And you want to squish that together. And then after you do that, you want to press it together and go around a couple times doing this to help that seal up and hold all that cheesy onion bacony goodness in. So that's how you do it. That was a little bit closer version. They look about the same. I've done this once or twice, so now I'm gonna dig deep and make a whole bunch of these really quick and then get to work because I got stuff to do today for work. Alright, so in the time lapse you saw my kitchen staff got here, so I gotta get to work, but we got 37 of these done. And you want to let them sit for about an hour before you cook them, so that way they stay together better. And it's time for me to get there. Alright, so there's one or two tricks I'm going to show you guys tonight. With the back of a kitchen knife, you could open a beer. That was awesome. But also, jokes aside, if you use a serrated edge knife, you could fly through tomatoes. It's not like a super secret trick, but it's a trick not everybody knows. And so next time you gotta cut tomatoes, try a serrated edge knife like a bread knife or something. You'll be pleasantly surprised. Another little trick for you guys: if you cut off your lettuce and leave it like that, and then rinse it, and then set it in vertically into a pan or something, it'll rinse out and it'll be perfect. You can just grab out your pieces. Alright, so we got everybody fed. They were super happy with their burgers like always. I'm going to show you how to do mine. I'm going to do mine way better and more ultimately than the regular burgers for everybody else, because they don't want extra cheese, because they already get cheese in it. But I am starving, so I am literally going to have a double burger. And I got to cook for my favorite, this bartender at the Elks, Betsy. She's awesome. She takes good care of me when I cook. So I'm going to cook hers when I cook mine. So here we go. So one trick for cooking these to make them cook faster is you put a dome over them. Disposable pan works just great. Kind of gets the convection of the heat going around in there to cook these faster. Gotta have curly fries with a gourmet. So one of the secrets to the ultimate bacon cheeseburger, you toast your buns with saved bacon fat. This is like liquid gold right here. So that is a secret that makes every burger better. So when you flip these things, you want to put the something good on them. The caramelized onion bacon jam. Extra cheese we had, you want to save it for the top.
Oh, my allergies.
We should be out in the allergy world.
Now this is what the ultimate cheeseburger looks like. Now, that is the ultimate bacon cheeseburger, hands down. This is Betsy enjoying her burger.
Fucking amazing. You cannot leave.
Yeah.
You cannot leave.
Yeah.
Just saying.